Welcome to the introduction of the 21-day healing program that we're going to do live in April 2021. And yes, this is going to be such an amazing journey that we're going to do together with people from all around the world, because it's really time now to break free from the slavery of humanity. Yes, finally, after thousands of years in control and in slavery. And we're going to do this journey together with a large group in Scandinavia. This is the first time that we are doing it all together. I usually separate those journeys, like do the international after I do the Scandinavian version. But we're going to be a lot of people joining in during this program. And I guess that we're going to be around 1,000 people. That's my guess. I don't know, but we'll see. So it's going to be quite a large group doing this journey together. And the theme this time is freedom, ease, and liberation. Expand beyond your beliefs. And as I said, we're going to liberate ourselves from the chains that were put on us thousands of years ago. And this is huge. This is really, really huge. Those of you who has been with me for a long time know that the programs and processes are really strong. They're really powerful. So you know what this means. You really know deep inside your soul what this means. And there's been several different light missions or light works, whatever you call it, that have been done lately to prepare for this program. And we are doing this for the collective. We're doing this for ourselves, of course, but also as for the collective, as for the whole humanity. So this is a great breakthrough in our history. And up until now, I've been facilitating around 12 programs in Scandinavia, and this is the 13th program that I do. And I know that this 21-day healing program has changed so many lives, and there are thousands of people, really thousands of people who have done this program, and I know that they've really gone through major shifts in their lives. So welcome. I really welcome you to join us in this journey. And in this video, I will go through all the details about the program, the theme for this time, also the schedule. I will also reveal some news for this program for this time. And I know that we have some new members of your team, your Ascension Team, your healing team that is with you during this process. And at the end, I will transmit energy healing. Of course, we will do a healing meditation together where I will guide you and also transmit different energies. Or we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. So then you will have a chance to feel the energies for yourself, so you know what this journey is about. And you will also get the chance to meet your Ascension Team, which is a great opportunity. And I will also go through how you can be more active in your participation during the program, which I truly recommend. You don't have to be more active. You can just receive the healing sessions, of course. But I truly recommend you to be more active in the process. So I will talk a little bit about that. And also I will walk you through some practical details. But if you're new to this program, I will not go through the general information and the basics of it. So please watch the Q&A video. And if you're joining the program, you really have to watch the Q&A video, because there I'll talk about how the program works, what your responsibility is, and also some dietary recommendations, etc. So you really have to get all the how-tos in that video. So please watch that if you're joining the program. But just the basics of this program is that you receive one healing session for 21 days. So one healing session per day. And there are different themes of each day. And the session is about 1 hour long. I would recommend you to set aside 1.5 hours, so you know that you have some extra time afterwards, and you can just be just coming back, take your time to come back and so on. And you can receive the session whenever you like, during the daytime and actually during the night as well. There's no time and there's no space for these healing sessions. And these healing sessions are, of course, remote healing, since I'm in Sweden and you are placed all around the world. So the time doesn't matter, and the distance doesn't matter either. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world. The energies travel through space and time. And you can actually receive the session before I even start giving the session. This is really cool. People have been doing this for many years now in Sweden. It's really, really cool, because people sometimes they have can't really join us when we're starting together, so they start before, and it's really working. So there is no time and space. And there are no videos for the sessions. You just lie down and relax and receive the healing. So it's a very simple program. And as I said, you can receive during the night when you sleep as well. So there's no problem. So if you have a very tight schedule, there's no problem at all. And I just want to mention also that the energies are very, very strong. So make sure that you're not scheduled for something important like after the sessions. And I'm not recommending you to drive a car, etc. So, because the energies are really, really strong. So I'm just saying that. And after each week, I give the group a feedback video where I'll talk about what we have been working on, and I'll also read some of your emails and some from the Facebook group. So I'll go through your experiences and share that, and also answer some of your questions. So that's the basics of it. This Facebook group has been very helpful and supportive during the program. I know that some people, the people have been really grateful for the Facebook group, and you can chat with other participants there. I'm not very active in the group. I have my assistant working for me, Annette. She's going to be answering some questions there, but most of the time, most of the questions I will give the answers to during the feedback video, but not all of them. It depends how many we're going to be. So if you're 1,000 people, I'm probably not going to be able to answer all your questions, but we'll see what happens. So I also want to mention that there's also another video where I talk about my healing modality called Nordic Light Healing. And so I give you my perspective on healing as an alternative method, how it works, and what it takes for you to get healed. I'll give my view of that, and also, of course, I share a little bit about my healing modality, how I work with healing, and how I split my consciousness, because I work multidimensionality during these programs, because there's so many people, so I split my consciousness and so forth. And I just want to mention also, I do not give any private healing sessions anymore. I know that some people are asking. We get a lot of questions these days. Still, I stopped giving private sessions maybe like 3 years ago or something, because I have such a long waiting list. So I just want to mention this, because I know that some of you will email us, and I only work with large groups now, because my soul's mission is to reach a lot of people, and to assist a lot of people during the ascension process while doing it myself. quite a task. That's what we all do, right? We are doing the process for ourselves, and then we're sharing it to our community or in our work. And then assisting other people in that way. You can read on my website, zoeland.org. There's a lot of testimonials there. There's a bunch of them where people share their stories and some beautiful experiences that they've had during the program. we're updating all the testimonials that we're dropping in. We haven't been able to have the time to update for a while, but hopefully we will soon. And this program we're going to do live starting on April 14th, 2021. And we have an early bird discount until April 7th, so 1 week before, because we need that week to prepare everything. And for the administration team, I have quite a large team behind me working with this, getting it all together. So that's the live version of it. But if for some reason you're not able to make it, and if you see this video like 2 years after I've recorded this one, you can always do the program afterwards. And we're going to release this program as well after we have done the program, probably like during the summer or after the summer, I would say, in 2021. So probably in I don't know, August, September, something like that. I cannot promise you anything because we have a lot of work, but we'll try our best so this journey is going to be epic. It's going to be epic, just as the last one that we did in December, starting on December 1st up until the event on December 21st. Wow, such an amazing journey. We were, just very briefly, we were working with a global golden light network, which is the template for the new earth. We were establishing that network. We were working with strengthening that network and connecting to that network so we can hold that energy for the transformation that we're going through during this ascension process of the whole earth. So that's what we were doing, and a lot of things. My twin flame came from the other side and did some very, very powerful activations. And so I can truly recommend that program as well. So an overview of this program that we're going to do. As I said, the theme is freedom, ease, and liberation. Expand beyond your beliefs. So this 21-day healing program aims to break free from all our limitations. For example, our limiting beliefs. And both individually and collectively, as I said. And what we're going to do is that we're going to achieve a new state, a new way of being, and a new way of living in total freedom and in ease. We're going to break free from thousands of years of slavery and restraints of our power so that we can flourish. We can flourish as the beautiful flowers that we are and are supposed to be. So just to create a symbolic picture of what we're going to do and what we are, from what I see. So this is just a symbolic picture. And if you imagine the whole planet as a delimited part of something so much bigger. We know that there's so much more outside us, right? But if you just imagine our whole planet, our whole world is a part of something larger. It's just a small part of it. And if I just give you an example, you can imagine the whole world with all the continents in this pond, in the ocean that we have. And for example, if you see Great Britain, it's an island. If you see the whole world as Great Britain, and Great Britain is in the ocean, right? And the whole country, if you imagine the whole country, the whole world is surrounded by a thick wall, like this, like surrounded, really rounded, surrounded by a thick wall. And those people that are living inside the wall, they're not aware that this wall actually exists. And that's what we fall, that what we call the fall in consciousness. So we're not aware of this wall, that it actually exists, and we are not aware of the world outside this wall. And those people that are living outside this wall, if you just imagine that there are actually humans like us, like you and me, living outside this wall, And I know that this will, just touch you on a soul level when I speak these words. I know that because you know. You really know. Outside this wall, there are other humans, just like you and me. But they are living in peace. They're living in harmony. The air is totally crispy clean. And it's so beautiful. Like the world was before the fall. Before. I'm not really talking about the fall of Atlantis. I see this like a symbolically, I would say, a couple of 100 years, 200-300 years. One of my colleagues, she was talking about 300 years ago, something like that. And the history that we have been taught in school is not correct. I'm not saying that this is the truth, so you can just, be relaxed. No worries. You don't have to buy anything I say. Just see what feels right for you. See what really touches you and touches your soul. Because I don't really know, and you don't really know. We don't really know, right? So, but this acts as a symbolic picture. So there are humans outside this wall, and they're living in paradise. And as I said, those people inside this wall, they have no idea that the paradise is just around the corner. It has been there all the time. I'm getting angry. It has been there all the time. So it's so close. It's so close to us. What we could have done, we could have taken an airplane over this wall. But we're not allowed to, right? So it's just around the corner. So what we're going to do during this process is that we're going to break this wall. We're going to because it's like I see it like an energy wall. Because we have been living in this enclosed like bubble or enclosed bubble. That's probably the good description. So the only thing that we need to do is to break free from this prison. And those people, those our sisters and brothers outside this wall, they're really longing to meet us. They're really longing to get to know us again because they know about us. We don't know about them. Now we know. But they know about us. They see us, of course, as their sisters and brothers, and they see that we're trapped, and they are longing to reunite with us. I don't know exactly how this is. I'm just sharing this symbolic image to you, and you will see what comes out of it. And we will see during this process what kind of experiences you will have, because you will have, some of you at least, those of you who are seeing a lot of things and experience a lot of things during this journey, you're going to be able to give us information as well, because we're going to do this journey together. We're doing this program together. It's not just me and the guides that are giving you the information, because we're all going to collect information now, and we'll see what's going to happen. So have this symbolic picture in the back of your head, and what we're going to work with is that we're going to break free. We're going to blow up this wall. So this is a beautiful thing that we're going to do. And there are several new things and exciting segments in this program. I'm just going to mention a few before I go into all the details. The team, your Ascension team, the team that are doing this journey together with you, they are all with you during this program. The Ascension team, they have been expanded, so I'm going to talk about that later. And we're going to zapping out limitations, and these days it's quite easy. It's very easy. I know that some people experienced that during the last 21-day healing program in December, that, the energies are so strong during the program that, the limitations, the limiting beliefs in this case, they're just gonna be zapped out because the energies are so strong, they're just burning them. And something I call the explosion, is that we're gonna break this wall. We're gonna just break free, right? We're gonna do some reprogramming of your energy system and some upgradings. And also you will really get to know the energy of paradise and really feel that you're coming home to paradise and integrate that energy. And I also want to mention that when I speak about paradise, I'm not talking about the other side, like when you're dead. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about Atlantis. I'm talking about another era that we have forgotten about. Because we have fallen, we after the way I see it. I don't know if this is true. I'm just sharing. I do remember the fall of Atlantis, like 14,000 years ago, and I share that story. I think I've shared it in English as well when I speak about the DNA activations and the golden frequency and all that. So I remember the fall of Atlantis and it was very traumatic. But after the fall, our civilization, continued, but we had to start over. But during those thousands of years, even though we have been living in, like, I call it like slavery and in control, like from different darker energies and dark forces, quote unquote, but this era is actually we're actually developing anyway. Even though we have been repressed all these thousands of years, we were developing. But then we came to a certain level when we were seen as a big threat to the establishment, and they had to do something to push us down, and they did. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that later on as well, with Antarctica and this generator, the frequency generator that I have seen there with a couple of friends of mine. So they have been keeping us down. But there was something happening. I don't know, but there was something happening about 200-300 years ago, and that's what I'm talking about, like the paradise outside of our continent, of our world. Okay, another new exciting segment this time is, of course, integrate the energy of freedom and ease in your system. And a very exciting thing is that we're going to do a healing bath with the energy of Kryptonite. Have you heard anything so crazy? I always get these crazy things going on in my programs, and I'm getting used to it. So I'm just sharing, it's fun. So you're going to have a healing bath of Kryptonite. We're actually going to have a small taste of that later on during the healing meditation. And there are also several recurring parts of the program that we did the last program. You don't have to do the last 21-day healing program to be able to join this one. I'll talk about that later. But there's some parts that we did last time that we're also going to do this time. And we're going to go deeper within those processes. So we're going to connect to the global golden light network that I was talking about earlier. We're going to receive the golden frequency. All the healing sessions, all the transmissions are going to be held in the Chrystal Chambers. I'm going to talk about that later. In the Chrystal Chambers on the mothership. That's where all the healing sessions will be performed. And we're going to travel through the 11th gate, the portal of all possibilities, to a state of multidimensionality. And we're also going to work with grounding to the new earth. We're not grounding to the earth as we used to do, like grounding to the old earth. It's very important that we ground to the new earth. That is something that came to me about a year ago or something. We're not going to ground to the old earth. It's really important. It's just your intention. It's nothing special you need to do, just your intention. I'm grounding to the new earth and not the old one. So it's an energy and vibrational difference there, of course. Okay, so that's the overview. And now I'm gonna walk you through the schedule. I'm gonna walk you through the program on each part of the program that we're gonna do during these 21 days. As I said, we're gonna use the crystal chambers for all the transmissions. We used the crystal chambers for the extra week for the last program that I did. We did an extra week also, where you received different codes from different civilizations, like the Blue Avians, Pleiades, Syrians, and Flambians. That's a new civilization, and so on. So we're gonna use the crystal chambers for all of the transmissions this time. And as I said, these are on the mothership, and they are living beings. They are living organisms. It's liquid crystal in like the material, so it's not really solid. It's liquid and it's crystalline, and your crystal chamber is adapted, or it's individually adapted to you. It's adjusted for you and to your soul's energy. So as I said, it's like a living entity that you're going to connect to, and you can see this as like a sunbed or med beds. If you're familiar with the med beds, and the med beds are actually the first step, and this is the next step. But just I would just want to mention that because they're very similar. But the med beds are in physical form, and the crystal chambers are in the liquid crystalline form. The technology is very advanced. It's not really technology. I don't really like the word technology in this sense, because then you think of like AI and you think about robots, and well, at least I do. But this is more like organic technology. This is divine technology that are really, collaborating with the earth, with the divine energy. So it's in synchronization with God, with Source. So day 1 and day 2, we're going to work actively with the crystal chambers. The first day we're going to have like an installation of the crystal chambers, connecting and acclimatizing. And day 2, we're going to do a calibration of your energy system in the crystal chamber. It's also preparation for the whole process, where we make all the settings for the program, your individual settings, like this belief we're going to work on, and this belief we're going to work on, and all the like imbalances, like physical imbalances. And so we're making all the settings. Your team is doing that, and my higher self is co-creating and collaborating with them to make this calibration of your energy system. And then we're going to go on in highlighting and finding the root cause, the root of your limiting beliefs. And then and that's going to be day 3, which is called Clarify the Limiting Beliefs. And then we're going to have a strong and deep cleansing of soul memory and cellular memory. So we're going to dissolve these beliefs by using a very, very deep and powerful high frequency energy. And that's also the energy that we're going to use for day 5, where we remove the root cause of the limitation. As I said, we're just, picking these limitations. We're just, it's like picking berries or something, go out in the woods and picking these blocks in your system. So it's a very easy process. Of course, you can be challenged. It depends on where you are in your development and what you need. Always working for the highest good, right? So I don't really know what's going to happen just for you. And day 6, we're going to do this expansion, explosion, and breaking boundaries. So this is where we're going beyond our limitations. And by doing this explosion, we're going to open up the field of opportunity, the field of possibilities. And in that field, day 7, we're going to do a reprogramming and upgrading of your energy system. And the next step, day 8, I have called I Am Free, just to be in that, just bathe in that freedom energy and experience the freedom energy and your sovereignty. This is also very important, your sovereignty, your divine sovereignty. You are a child of God. You rule but you rule in the laws of the universe. And day 9, the power of light within, I decide. So that's the theme for those days. And after that, day 10, we're going to connect to the Golden Light Network, the Global Golden Light Network. And so that's how you strengthen your divine sovereignty and your freedom by connecting to this light network. And in that network, you're going to receive the golden frequency, as we did during the last program. So that's the first healing bath for day 11. And also, and the next day, day 12, is going to be a journey. You're going to travel through the 11th gate and bridging to the new. Because you're going to travel through this portal. I'm just going to give you a brief description of that portal. The 11th gate is a gate or a portal to a quote-unquote place. You know, it's not really a place, but it's easier to describe it in 3D terms sometimes. It's a place where you can experience multidimensionality, and where the energy is like all possibilities, like all opportunities. You can choose and you can pick and choose and go wherever you would like in the universe from that space. So so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to use this portal this time because we were working with this the 11th gate during the last program. But this time we're going to experience the freedom when you travel through the 11th gate to the other world, to paradise, beyond our limited world. So we're going to choose in this dimensional space, and we're going to choose to go to this to the other side of the wall, to the other world, beyond the wall I was talking about earlier. And there you're going to bathe in the energies of paradise. So I called day 13 and day 13 return home to paradise, and day 14 being home in paradise. And once again, this is not the other side. This is the earth, but it's like the clean earth before the fall. So, and in that space, I hope that you will have some memories that will return to your consciousness, memories from times before time, and where we lived in peace, we lived in joy and harmony, and we lived side by side as sisters and brothers, and no wars, right? And soon thereafter, of course, there was this fall where we were living in full consciousness, and then we fell into a limited experience of this controlled slavery world. So you will integrate that energy of paradise, you will integrate that energy of the world of origin, and break through this wall of energy between our limited world and this other world, the world that we come from. So you will integrate that energy, and then in that way you will understand it during the healing meditation. I think you'll break free and break the wall of energy. So it's like an energy wall I was talking about. And after that, having this trip to paradise, paradise trip, where you're gonna receive some beautiful energies that will just flow through your body, and you will receive Christ energy. You will receive unconditional love. I usually work with Jesus and Mary Magdalene, so I guess that they're gonna come and visit us, and they're just reminding me now that we are just as powerful as them, as they were. So anyhow, we're going to have these beautiful healing baths of Christ energy, unconditional love. And then on day 17, we're going to have this healing bath of Kryptonite. Kryptonite is a very, very, very powerful energy. And it really can assist us in coming back to self-empowerment, coming back to our true selves, to our inner power, and integrate that. This is a super powerful energy. And then we will finish this process of liberation by really integrating the energy of having gone beyond our limitations. So we're going to integrate that energy and the experience of freedom and ease. And so on day 18, we're going to start off by actually grounding to the new earth, as I mentioned before. It's really important to ground to the higher level earth now, and not to the old earth. And then day 19 and day 20, it's the same theme. It's called Expand Beyond Your Limitations with freedom and ease. And then the last day, day 21, we will consolidate this energy completely, and it's called Consolidate, the new expanded state of being. So, and as I said, we're doing this beautiful journey for ourselves as individuals, and of course we're doing this for the collective. And that's really, really important. So we're breaking free from our own individual limitations, and by doing that we're also assisting and helping and supporting our brothers and sisters to break free also. And this is always working as a domino effect, because everything you do is, affecting your surroundings. It's affecting everyone else, because we're all connected. So it's going to be huge. I know it's going to be huge. I love this. I'm so grateful that we're going to do this journey together. I'm just laughing because this is the moment that we've been waiting for, I think. Of course, there's so many other different things going on in the world, and everybody's doing their piece of the puzzle. So, but together I know that we can really take down this fence or release ourselves from this jail. I know that it's possible. Also, I'd like to mention that I always go through the whole program before the participants. I do this to integrate all the energies and also open up portals to facilitate the process for everyone else. So this program has been going on for months for me. Just after we finished the last program in Sweden, in Scandinavia, I was, pushed into this program, pushed into this process. So this has been going on for me since October, like the end of October 2020. So I've been working a lot with my own individual limitations. I'm still working on that, and that probably I will continue, of course, working with that after this process as well. You never know what's going to happen. So, but I've been working most of the time actually with EFT, this tapping. And as I mentioned, there have been several extremely powerful missions, like light missions. I don't know what you call it in English. We call it light work in Swedish, like the translation of it. So there's been a lot of very powerful different light missions that we have been performing, me and some colleagues of mine, and together. And I know that there's been a lot of light workers around the world that have been doing a lot of light work lately. Of course, we're always doing that. And we did one really, really deep cleanse a couple of weeks ago where we were cleansing, deep cleanse of the control systems, like all the control systems, like the banking system, like the school system, big tech, big pharma, like all of them, and like the highest where some called the cabal. So we were really cutting off those like darker influences that have been in control. So, and what I see now that, and also like coming into the future, is that like the aftermath, like after this earthquakes, you always have these smaller earthquakes, when everything is released. So we always start processes by doing different energy processes. So we set the energy template for the world or for the materia to adjust itself to it. So that's the way I see how we manifest. We are creating this template, this energy template, and then and the material world will have to adjust to that template. So the only thing that we have to do is to hold that strong energy. We need to hold that strong energy and hold that template to assist in this manifestation process. And the manifestation process is always, one or maybe 10 steps behind in the process. I think you understand what I mean. So I also would like to share, talking about different light missions or light work. Before we started the last 21-day healing program in Sweden, in Sweden we started we did that in October, and we did the same healing program in December for the international audience. But before the Swedish version of it, so back in September 2020, me and a colleague, we were meeting up and had a meeting and discussing the process, the program, some information that we needed for the program. And we localized a frequency generator in Antarctica. And that frequency generator was constantly broadcasting a frequency with the aim of, holding humanity down. It's the same thing with, cell phone radiation and things like that. The upcoming G, I'm not going to mention. So that's like the old system that they have been using. But since they're losing power, they try to come up with a new system, and that's why they're rolling out this other G at the moment. So we saw that we could localize that frequency generator in Antarctica, and as I said, it was constantly sending out, broadcasting a frequency to hold humanity down. And so we were working during the last 21-day program. We were working to disconnect the threads or like the cables going from that generator. This is like an energy wise. I don't know if it's like physical cables. I'm not sure. Could be. But we saw it like threads or cables going from that generator in Antarctica and to the rest of the world, sending out this frequency at other stations around the world, sending out this low frequency and disturbing frequencies. Not only low frequencies, actually just a distorted signal that is really disturbing our energy system, our bodies. So during the last 21-day healing program, we together as a group were disconnecting these threads and cables. And I haven't been sharing this before, but now was the time to share it. And also, we continued working with this generator just to check on the generator in January 31st this year, 2021. Me and two other friends, we continued to work with this generator, and we saw that the threads had been cut off from that generator. So it was just the generator left, but we decided to blow it up, energy-wise, of course. And there was one person working in the generator in that area or in the building. So we asked him to leave the building, and then we blew it up. So we did that energy-wise. And as I said, energy is a template for the physical world to materialize. So it's not able to exist anymore, that generator. Okay, and during that during that process, we saw there's a beautiful paradise underneath the ice of Antarctica. This is also can be just a symbolic picture. Could be Agartha. I know that people are talking about Agartha. I'm not super convinced of Agartha. I have been in contact with the energy in there, but I don't know in which dimension it exists and what we are able to tune into, but I'm not sure, but I'm open for it. I do believe, though, that there is another world that is living just around the corner from us. And that's also why we're not allowed to fly over Antarctica, which is really strange. I don't know why, if there's a hole going inside or something else. I'm not sure. So I just wanted to mention this generator anyway, and because I know that some people will probably get some more information, and we'll see where we end up during this program. And also, as a preparation for this 21-day healing program, a colleague of mine, she created a bridge going from this paradise, the world of origin, and to us. She was creating this bridge in between worlds through this wall that I've been talking about. She went underneath Antarctica and then came up and created this bridge over to this world. And she retrieved their energy from beyond Antarctica, from beyond the wall, in the form of kryptonite. So, she gets so many proofs after this, because she was also like, kryptonite, oh my god, it's like, oh my god, it's like Superman. And she never read Superman. I haven't read Superman either, never seen any movies. So it's like, kryptonite, what is this? And then you read about kryptonite, I think it says like, oh, it's really dangerous, it's super dangerous. And she was Googling something about, she was Googling kryptonite, and then she saw that kryptonite contains a lot of boron, like the element, like the, I don't know what to call it in English, like the, like the chemistry, like you have like carbon, you have like silicone, you have like oxygen and nitrogen and all the different elements, and in kryptonite it contains the element of boron, and she also saw that there is this mountain on Antarctica containing a lot of boron, and so yeah, and a lot of other things that she got information from. So that's the energy that we're gonna establish and we're gonna bring here to us, so we can totally bridge over the worlds. And so, as I said, is the symbolic. This is a symbolic picture that I'm painting to you. So what I see and what I think, this journey is going to be more physical and not as galactic as the last one, because then it was very galactic. At the same time, of course, we're going to be in the crystal chambers that are placed upon the mothership. So I don't know what's going to happen. And of course, it's always difficult to know exactly what's going to happen for you individually. And it depends on what is the highest good for you right now. And maybe it's totally something totally different that I've been speaking about, and that's fine, because you get what you need from this process. Some people feel a lot of the energies that we're transmitting, and some people don't. So I just want to mention that as well in this video. I just want to mention again, the energies are very, very strong, extremely strong. So I just want to say that again, like disclaimer, warning, whatever. And again, it doesn't matter if you're very experienced or if you are a beginner. The process is adjusting to your individual needs and where you are in life. So if you have been working on yourself and, doing like all the self-development courses and classes and all the spiritual classes, and you feel this longing to participate, please do. You're so welcome. And we are learning from each other so much. And if you're a total beginner, like I've never received any healing, that's totally fine too. You're so welcome to join us, because your soul knows. And even if you don't understand what I'm talking about, like the golden light network, the kryptonite, and the golden frequency, and there's a lot of different terms that are also terms that I use and no one else. So if this is new, or I know that is probably new for you, it's totally fine too. Just listen to your soul, listen to what your soul is saying to you and what it's longing for. I know that there's a lot of people longing to break free, because we have been living in quite a difficult time where we have been oppressed. We have been it's more and more control, and it's really time to claim our sovereignty and step into our freedom and step into this field of ease, and just to liberate ourselves. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about one part of the program which I called active participation. And this is a way of for you to take more responsibility of the process, of your process. Because I know that some people are just, oh yeah, I signed up for this program, and Zoe, she's going to send me some healing, and I just lay down and receive the healing, and I'm going to be fine. Everything's going to be, everything's going to dissolve, and all my blocks are going to go away, and I'm going to get healed. And they're not willing to take any responsibility for themselves at all. So this part is to inspire you to take more action and be more active in your program, in your process. It's totally voluntary if you want to do this or not, and you don't have to do it at all. But it's my truly recommendation for you to do these different exercises. It's not too much this time at all. I try to keep it down so that it will work for you if you have like a day job and if you have family and kids and everything. So I try to keep it down, make it simple, so you can actually do it. That's the most important thing. It's not like, oh, you have to do like 3 hours of meditation. And you do it in the best way you can, okay? So the heart meditation, it's a very important meditation that I have been teaching that. I've been teaching that for many years, probably all the years since I started, back in, I don't know when it was, like 12-13 years ago. The heart meditation, you get the recording of that as an MP3 file, so you can listen to it. It's about 5 minutes long, and you just tune into your heart. You hold your hands on your heart, and you go deep into your heart. So you get connected to yourself, to get connected to your soul and your own vibration. You feel that vibration, you feel connected to yourself and to your divinity, to God, to the universe, to source, through that. It's a very simple but yet very powerful meditation that I teach. So I truly recommend you to start the day doing the heart meditation, as I said, just 5 minutes. And then for this program, I recommend you to do a power position. And by that I mean you stand in a power position. You stand in a position for a while. Can be like 1 minute or 30 seconds. It depends on what your physical abilities are. But you stand in that position for a while, so to be able to strengthen the integration of the energy of expansion, freedom, and ease. And I cannot stand up now because then you will not see me properly. But if you imagine just me standing up, and you can stand up if you want to, and just come out with your hands and your arms, and you just stretch out and up, and just feel this powerful position, this power position, feel the energy of expansion, you feel the energy of freedom, and you feel the energy of ease, just breaking free. And you can just stand there for a while, just take a couple of deep breaths and just feel this energy. It's not supposed to be, very difficult, like physically, but just to integrate that powerful energy. It's a beautiful way and it's a very easy way to do that. And then I truly recommend you to do this journaling exercise where you write down before the process begins or at the beginning of the process. I would suggest just to clarify your limitations, clarify your limiting beliefs. So whatever pops up, and this can be a continuing exercise during the whole program, of course, but I would suggest you to start with that before you actually start the program and in the beginning, just to bring the awareness of what you have been having, like patterns in your life. What is your limitations? And this exercise, this journaling exercise, is not the goal is not to dwell in that energy. It's like, yeah, I really do have a problem with this, and sink into that and think about your problem, just to bring it up into your awareness, and then you can leave it. You can even burn out that paper or the papers that you've been journaling, because this exercise is just only to bring it up to your awareness and then just release it. Okay? So don't sit and think about it and getting all negative about it and dwelling on the problem. And also I have this video meditation about 20 minutes long or 18 minutes long that I gave to you as a gift during the holidays, like the Christmas holidays, or what if you don't celebrate Christmas, other holidays, for the holiday season, I should say. So there's this video meditation, healing meditation that I call Expand Your Light. And I know that a lot of people are doing that meditation every day. And this is to assist you to connect yourself to the new earth, to ground yourself to the new earth, and also to connect to the Golden Light Network. And I would suggest you to do this meditation at least like 5 times before and or in the beginning of the process. So you also set the tone, you set the energy, so you come up to a certain level of vibration, because then you will get more out of the whole program if you do that. And this is especially important for those of you who did not participate in the last 21-day healing program in December 2020. And that program was called Lightworkers Unite, Deep Trust and Activation of the Light Grid. So if you did not participate in that program, I would suggest you to, it's really important for you to do this meditation. But if you participated in the program, I would suggest you to do this meditation anyway. So that was the active participation. So the heart meditation in the morning, and this power position, and this journaling exercise in the beginning, and also this video meditation in the beginning. So you set the tone and you're ready to go. Okay? That's my suggestions for you, for your active participation. Then also I have some extra tools for you. There are 2 additional guided healing meditations that I have recorded or will record. I haven't recorded them yet when I'm recording this video. And this is to further support you into, I'm going to readjust my computer here. And so this will support you to in getting into the program more effectively, and do the program more effectively, like further to strengthen the process in a way. And those guided healing meditations, they're especially important for you, those of you who don't actually see that much during the program or during the healing sessions, because I know that some people are getting annoyed by, oh, I don't see that much, because some people are seeing so much during the healing sessions. You know, oh, this guide came in and this happened. I went through this 11 gate tunnel and I said hello to all my galactic friends, and and people are like, I don't see anything. So this time I have recorded these guided meditations and these healing meditations. So you will be guided, and you will also receive healing during these, when listening to these healing meditations. And you can do them whenever you like, but not during the healing sessions. So you're not listening to them during the healing sessions. That's really important, because that will disturb the process. And it's not necessary to listen to these and to get these extra meditations. The healing of the healing program will work just as effectively if you're not listening to these, because these are just extra tools, right? So there are 2 recordings. I'm going to guide you to the Chrystal Chambers, and I'm going to guide you to the mothership and to the Chrystal Chambers, and you're going to merge with your crystal chamber, with your individual crystal chamber, and then your frequencies will be upgraded. So that is a way for you to get started on this journey. So you will get also familiar with these energies and those frequencies that I work with. And then the other guided meditation, guided healing meditation, is a guide through the 11th gate. And I will guide you through this portal to the quote-unquote place of infinite possibilities, of multidimensionality, and to get the experience of, total freedom in this sphere. So those are that's the 2 meditations that I would like to recommend if you would like to have, I would say, in a way, more in-depth experience of the crystal chambers and the 11th gate. And also if you feel like, oh, I need some extra help. And if you sign up for the program until the 28th of February, you will get these 2 meditations for free. And after that, we will sell the meditations. So be quick if you feel like this program is really talking to you and talking to your soul, and something that you really feel an urge to do, and you will get the meditations as well. Please sign up and pay before February 28th, and you will get those 2 meditations as well. But they will be available for purchase after that. So there's no worries if you're not going to make it until within the deadline. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about your Ascension Team. There's always been a team working with you during these 21-day healing programs. Before, they were calling themselves Healing Team, but a while ago they started to call themselves the Ascension Team. So they're dedicated to your ascension process. So the Ascension Team this time will be a little bit different, but they will be with you during the whole journey. And they are assisting you, supporting you in your individual process. They're actually putting up an individual schedule for you, because there is a schedule for the whole group, as I've been talking about, but also they are adjusting that schedule to your individual needs. So I'm working with them, my higher self are working together with these teams and to make up this individual plan for each and one of you. Your individual schedule, individual plan. And they're with you all the time during this program, and also afterwards, if you would like to continue collaborating, of course, with them. They are really beautiful friends to have during these auspicious times that we're living in during the ascension process. And they're actually with you anyway. But this is a way of getting more aware of these entities. So this time your Ascension Team has been expanded a little bit, and it is comprised of different Ascended Masters and also highly developed Masters from other civilizations, and also can be angels. It's a little bit different from team to team. And now, this time, we're going to have people from the other world that I've been talking from paradise. Those people are going to be joining in your team. And from the information that I've got is that you're going to have one woman and one man. So you're going to have a couple. I assume that this is to help you with the balance, feminine, masculine balance. I'm not sure. But yeah, they're talking about union. They're talking about union here. So we'll see. But be open. For you, it might be 3 women from the other world. I'm not sure what's going to happen. So that's the information that I've got. And you're going to meet your team during the healing meditation at the end. Hopefully you will get to know them and see them and experience them in some way. Anyway. So that was the information about your Ascension team. And also one important thing before you start the process, what I recommend is that you set an intention. You set an intention for this whole process, for this journey. It can be one thing, or it can be several different things that you would like to liberate yourself from, or something else. Whatever comes to your mind. Set your intention. If maybe you have some illness that you would like to heal from, for example, you can always, of course, put that as your intention. But I would suggest in that case that you put the intention of dissolving or clear the blocks, clear the beliefs that keeps you in that unhealed state, keeps you in that with that disease. That's my suggestion. But this is also a beautiful way to co-create. As I was talking about the active participation, this is another way to co-create and be more active in the process by setting this intention. So this is really, really beautiful. And as I said, after each week I will give a feedback in a video. We will send you an email about this, of course, and you will send your reflections and your questions during the program to us. And I'm not going to mention in any names, so no worries. But if you anyway, if you don't want me to read your emails in the feedback video, please tell us. Sometimes I also pick information from the Facebook group, because some people are just writing in the Facebook group and not emailing us. So please tell us if you don't want me to read your information from like the Facebook group or from the emails. And also one important thing, that we will reply to email coming in 1 week after the process has ended. So May 12th, 2021, we need your email to be able to respond to your email. After that, we're gonna let this process go, and we're not gonna answer any questions about the process. And this is because we need to set boundaries for ourselves, because this is like a never-ending thing going on. And my experience from the Swedish programs that I've done is that people are, emailing in about everything that's going on in their life, like months and months and months afterwards. And we're not able to be that that support in that way. And also, I need to mention that I'm not giving any like psychic readings or any coaching in that sense. I also choose questions that are for the benefit for the group, and so I'm not giving like any individual coaching sessions. So please do not expect that from us or from me, because Annette is going to help out with the email, and hopefully I have my other assistant also up and running to help us out, because there's going to be a lot of people. So just so you know, because the price is very, very low, so it does not contain any individual coaching sessions. So that you're aware of that. It's just containing the healing sessions and the feedback videos. Okay? So the Facebook group is very beautiful to get involved with, to have some support and share your journey with other participants. It's really a group for you. I'm not very active in that group. I'm totally focused on the energy, and I'm not really going on to social media that much. Sometimes I go there, like in the beginning of the process, to see where you're at. I'm reading your some of your posts. But I'm not there that much, and not available in that forum. And some practicalities: you register to this program by placing an order in our system. So that's how it works. So please do not just pay your fee, and you need to place an order. If you have some difficulties, please just email us. There's no problem. We can help you out. There's a link below this video where you can click to the product, and you will get right away to there. And as I said in the beginning, we start April 14th, 2021 for the live round, and you can also do this program afterwards, of course. And the early bird discount is up until April 7th, 2021. So just be aware of that, so you don't miss our you miss the discount, because the program is $155 and then after April 7th the price goes up, so you're aware of that. And if you would like to have the meditations, it's February 28th. A lot of dates, I know. Okay, all the information is on the website, and so there's no problem, you can read it there. Okay, so after you have registered and paid, you will get a link and a password to your members page. And on your members page, all the information is collected. If by any chance there's some changes in the program, maybe the schedule is changed for like a little bit, you will find it there. We will also email the group, of course, and we'll put it on Facebook. You don't miss anything if you're not on Facebook. I just want to mention that, because I know that there are some people not on Facebook. And you will also get a welcome letter. So what I suggest you to do is that you make sure to read everything after and before the program, not after the program. You read everything, all the information before the program. So please take your time and start long before the program starts to get the information, so that you will be up and running. And the feedback videos, I should also mention, will be on Thursdays for you guys for the international participants. I will do the Swedish version on Wednesdays, and the English versions on Thursdays. So you will have your own feedback, of course, and the Swedish people will have their own feedback. Okay, so yes, a lot of information, I know. Thank you for staying this long. And now we're going to do this guided meditation. I'm going to guide you to meet your team. You will also get to feel the energies. We're going to bring in the energy of Kryptonite, and we'll see what happens. So just sit with your back straight, but still in a very relaxed position. And you can just close your eyes, and you just start breathing slowly in and out your nose. And get connected to yourself, get connected to your body. Just feel the air just flowing through your body. Feel your stomach, feel your pelvis, your legs, your feet, your chest, your back, your neck, your shoulders, arms and hands and feet, and your head, your face, in your breath. So just get connected to your body, to your physical body. Your breath is assisting you to feel your energy body, your light body, your soul. So you can just feel your vibrating energy soul, your energy field, your energy body. Feel that vibrating within you, outside of you. That is you. So just continue breathing very slowly, very deep. But you're still very alert, and you listen to the guidance. So you just feel your energy, get in contact, feel connected to your divine self, to your divine soul. And today, we're not going to travel anywhere as we usually do. Instead, we're going to stay in this realm, and we're going to heighten, we're going to raise the frequency, we're going to raise the vibration. And you feel connected to your body, you feel connected to your energy body, to your soul, through your breath and through your heart. This heart, your soul connection through your heart. And now we have raised our vibration. I can feel that we're on a higher level, so it will be easier to get in contact with your Ascension Team. So your team will now come forward, show themselves. Maybe you can see something, maybe you feel a shift in energy, maybe you just know by your inner knowing that they are here with you. They are beside you, they're around you, they're with you at this very moment. So they're approaching you and they're around you. And you can just get to know them one by one and just watching them and feeling their energy. Maybe you can see them as like energy bodies, or feel their energy, maybe get some information about where they're from. I get contact with this blue avian master that is within my team. So that was very beautiful. The blue avians, they've been coming several times during the last year for me. And they are collaborating in different projects. So just get to know your team. Just breathe. Let's see if your team has any ascended masters, other masters from other civilizations, maybe angels, and most importantly, humans from the other world. And please connect with these humans from the other world. They are so like us. They are like our sisters and brothers from the forgotten world that we totally forgot about, because we have been asleep for many, many years now. For too many years. We've been asleep. We haven't been knowing this. We haven't been remembering, but now we remember. We can feel their energy. We can feel their love for us. And we are them and they are us. So you are connected to these humans from the other world. You are connected to your Ascension Team now. And now we're gonna invite all the teams for all the participants during this program that will join this program now or later. Even if some people are not really aware that they're going to do this program, we're going to bring in all of the Ascension teams and all the participants. And we're going to create a big circle. This huge, huge circle of all the people that are going to do this program together. And we take each other's hands. And I can see now that one part of this circle will actually bridge over to the other world and going through the wall. So some of the participants and of course their teams is actually already energy-wise in the other world, in this paradise energy. So they are facilitating in bridging over. And as I've been telling you, the symbolic picture is that this wall is around the whole world. So if you imagine this, it looks more like the number 8. The circle is, one part of the circle, like the upper part of the 8 is within paradise. And then we have this wall. And what we're going to do during this process is that all of the participants, all of the Ascension teams, everyone is just going to stand on the wall, like in a circle, in a large circle. And by standing on this wall together, eventually during this program, not now, but that's what we're going to do during the program. Eventually we're going to stand, all of us, on this energy wall that have been separating us from our sisters and brothers in paradise. And by just standing on this wall, we are actually collapsing the wall with our energy, because we are integrating the energy of paradise. We're integrating the energy of Kryptonite. So that's the aim. So you can just have that picture in your head, like for this program. So in that way, the circle will broaden this bridge over to the other world, so that it eventually just will collapse the wall between these worlds. So that's what we're going to do during this program. And now you can feel the energy coming in from the other world. You can feel this energy of paradise. You can feel this beautiful, clean, crispy clean energy, pure love, beauty, health, happiness, and joy, and freedom, and expansion. It's coming in as an energy through you, through your body. And you can imagine it coming to your left hand, up to your left arm, through your heart, through your body, and over to your right side, giving it to your neighbor through your right hand, and just passing it forward to everyone in the circle. So the energy will just flow through this circle, round and around and around and around. And you will just bathe in this energy of paradise, and you remember how it was to live in beauty, no fear, just living in love, collaboration, freedom, in beauty, on a clean, pure earth, with no pollution, no toxins, no diseases, no wars, no greed. So you're just integrating this energy of paradise. And now we're going to bring in the energy of Kryptonite, and you're going to feel this shift of energy. You're going to feel this powerful, like this extremely powerful energy of Kryptonite assisting you and stepping into your self-empowerment, like this superpower energy. You can just feel it in your system. If you want to, you can stand up. I cannot join you in standing up. I have to sit down. But if you feel like standing up, when you feel this Kryptonite energy flowing through your energy system, the natural way is that you want to stand up and really feel, or maybe lay down if you want. Do whatever you would like to do to really feel this energy coming into your body and change your cell structure. Because that's what it's doing, it's changing your cell structure. And then you take a couple deep breaths. And you can let go of the hands and you just stand beside your sisters and brothers, all the participants, all the Ascension teams. You're standing side by side, still in this circle. You can place your hands on your heart if you want to, just to really collect yourself and your own energy and feel your individual energy. You can step in or outside the circle, go to a place where you feel most comfortable. So you're just coming back to yourself after doing this more like a collective journey together in the circle. So you're just coming back to yourself and to your center. And you take a few more breaths and coming slowly, you're coming back to the room. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. And I welcome you back to your new you. I know that you can feel a shift inside of you, because I know that the energies that we are working with are very, very powerful, and they are life-changing. They're transformational. So I don't think you want to miss this journey. At least I don't. So I'm so excited to be doing this journey with you. I'm so grateful. Oh, I cannot enough express my gratitude for you, for us, for our Ascension teams, for everyone who is joining in for this program. It's gonna be epic once more. Wow. So please welcome to join, and you click on the link below this video, or maybe you are on the website already. I don't know, wherever you are in the ethers. You place an order to register for the program. So go right ahead and do that now, and you are in, and you will get all the information you need to be able to join into this program. So thank you so much for listening in, and thank you for your participation, those of you who are joining in this program. Take care out there, and I see you soon. Okay, bye. Bye.